how you doing, everyone? My name is Carly Cat. I am here with my two amazing friends. Take it away.
My name is Rhythm of the Rainbow.
Eyes are open.
Hey!
And of course, we want to shout out our people, like always. I want to give a great shout out to FG Entertainment, Fat Boy Entertainment, Blazing Kaya, who is here with us. And last but not least, Rhythm of the Rainbow. It's awesome to have an outlet and have a way to get to talk to people. It's really, really fun. And by the way, I want to not forget, we are here.
Yes, we are here.
Right. One more time with that.
We are here. We gonna get that right. We gonna get that right one day. So Carly, what do we are here mean to you?
To me, it means for a long time we've watched things happen. We've sat aside and just watched, and things have unfolded, and we've been there. We were there, but we are here, and our eyes are open, and we're not going to continue to let things go the way they've been going. So we are here means to me that, simply that, we are here.
Right. How about you? Eyes are open.
Being different places but the same battle.
Ooh, I like that. You're right about that.
All brings us together. We are here.
Yes.
It's just the battle in life, everything that's going on that's wrong today.
If you guys feel like calling us, texting us, it's 202-643-6818. And again, it's 202-643-6818. And what do we are here mean to me? I personally think that it's just we are a force to be reckoned with. So we're not going anywhere, and we are here to stay. Just as well as Carly said, and just as well as eyes are open, everything we've been through is leading up to this moment. And now we're here to make this impact and usher in a new era that everyone needs to follow. So Carly, what topics are we going to talk about on this show?
It'll definitely be a lot of everyone's topics, not just topics that we want to discuss. We will discuss any and every topic that anybody wants to discuss.
Yes, it's like we going underneath the rock looking for that little bug. We lift the rock up and we go deep.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna be able to discuss pretty much everything and anything, as long as people are open to the topic and they want to discuss it.
Right.
That's how it should be.
And eyes are open. What type of topics would you talk about on your Wednesday set?
Obviously, since it's Wednesday, it's hump day. So I think there should be questions about what's been going on during the week. I think there should also be questions about sex. How do people feel about certain things about sex, and I think there should also be
not to cut you off, eyes are open, but I most definitely agree with the sex topic because not a lot of people are comfortable talking about that subject, and that makes them uncomfortable with their body. So if you don't want to talk about sex, you're uncomfortable with your body, and I totally agree that those topics definitely need to be talked about.
Some people, they have sex, but they don't have self-esteem.
Yep.
And they think they gotta do certain things just because they're male or female. I think that should be a good thing,
I like it.
I like that a lot. Some topics that I most definitely want to talk about is more spirituality, because people are more religious than anything, and like I want to like dive deep into like the third eye, all these misconceptions that we were told as kids. It's not really good at all. Somebody just asked me on live who was I'm talking to. I'm gonna show you. Give me a second. But anyways, I just feel like we need to dive in. Me personally, on my set, I'm going to like dive in deep on all these misconceptions that we are being fed. So I just basically and also talk about self-esteem, because that's one thing I struggle with, and I'm actually getting over that battle. Not saying I don't have some days that I get to myself like, oh, she got stress marked or something like that. So I most definitely want to be dealing with self-esteem issues and just spirituality and every angle of it. Like we're gonna go to the flat earth theories, we're gonna go to a lot of conspiracy theories that they talk about, but we all got nice topics to talk about. That's the beauty of it. Oh, one thing I definitely want to tell the audience, that we actually have our own sets. We're going to put the schedule up on SoundCloud, and I go Monday, Riddle of the Rainbow. Eyes Are Open go Wednesday, and Carly Cat go Friday. And basically we talk about our own subjects, and we ask each other questions and try to figure out what do the audience want to hear.
I would like to see people's views, because a lot of people have different views on that. I lost my mom last year. I'd like to ask some people how they cope with it and things like that.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah. And basically I believe in reincarnations, and somebody asked me on live, do I believe in God? I'm constantly tell this person, whoever asks me this question, I'm gonna tell you I believe in myself. So because I have an understanding that we are all consciousness, so we all came from one thought, so I believe in myself. So to that answer, that question that you asked me, I just answer it. I believe in myself. But most definitely, I agree with these topics. I agree with everything that we're coming together to do. I agree a lot.
I need to touch on like military and
how
the military runs on institutional racism still to this day, and it really sucks when someone's been in for 4 years and they get skipped over for a promotion. Not because of their ability to do the job or not to do the job, but solely based on their race, and that's horrible. And that happens a lot.
I think that's what the audience needs to hear, how we all connected. And you can't tell me that we're not consciousness. So, Carly, would you like to tell the story?
I'm not good at telling stories.
I tell a story. So one day I was on Sue. This is the new social media website, and I end up seeing Live Me, and I said, what is this? And it's just a different platform. So I said, let me go on here, because I do YouTube videos and all that other stuff. I said, let me go on here to figure out what this is about. And then I came on Live Me, and then I made a live. It was exciting, it was just different. And that's when I actually seen Carly, probably like, I want to say 3 days later or 4 days later, you made a live. And basically she was watching Jane Elliott, and I was just so tuned into that, because if y'all need to look her up, she's telling you about the labels and how we try to separate ourselves. But Carly was watching Jane Elliott, and I was just so tuned into her, and it made me happy, because it's like I found a person that actually think like me too, but in a different way. So I was like, okay, let me just I think I watched Carly like for the whole 4 hours that you were on Live Me. I think so. And basically we had someone come in just attacking her. I don't know if you want me to put that out there, because that is your business. You heard me, Carly?
Yeah, no, I don't. You know me. I'm me regardless.
Okay.
So, transgender, I don't care.
Yeah.
People know.
A lot of people was coming on there attacking her and saying if she's a girl or a boy, and I'm like, why does it matter? We're watching Jane Elliott and she's trying to tell us a message. Like, why does that matter? So basically we kept going backwards and forward and all this other stuff with these people that came on there to hate her, and then at the end they loved her. I don't know what was wrong with them. Like that. I swear to you, they're like, can you add her back? Can you please add my friend back? Like, they were asking Carly, like, I don't know what's wrong with people. But anyways, probably 2 days later, I went on Live Me and Carly joined my Live Me, and I was reading Carly my poem that I just came up with, and she said, you should do a podcast. And I said, oh, that was my face, like, oh, because I already started up a podcast, and I was like, I don't really want to do this because it's new to me. And you know, when a human see new, it's scary. And like I just said, when we see new, we want to back away from it. So that's when Carly said that, it just pushed me in the right direction to do this, because my angels, my spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, been talking to me, telling me that I need to go into a different direction. And when Carly said it, I was like, oh, like, get out of my head. Like, and it was just so amazing how we came about. And then I'm gonna tell you about Eyes Are Open, how we came about too. Okay, we had a person that wanted to do the show with us. Y'all, we gonna say his name anyways. Dr. Stevendale wanted to do this show with us, and we went through our little battle for like 2 days, and basically, it didn't work out. And that's when we came about to Eyes Are Open, and me and Eyes Are Open had a marvelous conversation. It was just like, wow, this is the missing piece to the puzzle. And I feel like how it all came about with Dr. Stevendale and Eyes Are Open, we actually it all supposed to happen that way. So whatever happened, it actually happened for a reason, and now we're here talking to you guys, and that's how we actually came about on Live Me. Like, where are y'all at? Well, y'all don't have to give y'all exact location, but
New England.
You were in New England?
Yeah.
And I'm in Wisconsin, and we're like far from each other, and that's how we connected is on Live Me. And then how me and Eyes Are Open connected is through the battle with Dr. Stevendale, and she was like, oh no, I need to be on this show. And I'm like, oh yeah, girl, you better be on this show. Like, so it's like, yeah. And I just, to tell that story, it's just about, I'm talking about that we're all consciousness. No matter what, we were all thinking about the same exact thing, and that stems from that we are all consciousness. Our thoughts are not really our thoughts, it's just floating around waiting to be birthed. So I just want to let these people know on Live Me, when I say I believe in myself, I have every right to do that. You have every right to believe in God. I'm not, don't knock me for being me. I'm not knocking you for being you. And that's it.
I respecting people's beliefs. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Because who's to say who's right?
And you know what? That shouldn't even be a topic of discussion when it comes to like just, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not like actively sharing that, then why are people even bringing it up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't even know where this person came from. Like, I never even mentioned that in the beginning, so I don't even know why they said, do you believe in God automatically? Like, so I don't even, where that came from is like, okay, that just proves the fact that people are so misled and so misguided, and we are here to guide you. And if you're willing to come along on this path, you will go down the rabbit hole with us, like Alice in Wonderland. That's just you know what, this adversity, we need this in our life because it just shows us that we're on the right path, because we're hitting buttons that people don't want to talk about. You know, they rather sweep it under the rug. We are actually on the right path.
Definitely.
Like all the hate, like seriously, we need to realize that we are all connected, and then I'm not better than you and you're not better than me, so why are we fighting each other? You know who we need to turn our eyes to? The government.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The government needs to understand that we're not going to keep falling for this. It's a mind game for them.
Yep.
Just think about this. You see how people are getting shot at this, like there's these horrible cops at a state level.
Yep.
Imagine at a federal level, what kind of assholes are up there?
Exactly. And what type of dirt they doing at that type of level?
Exactly.
Wow.
And I mean, they cover shit up when you're in the military. Imagine how they cover shit up in other parts of federal law enforcement.
Right.
It's just mind-boggling when you think about it. It's like, holy shit! Don't even think about that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I just think about that all the time, and I'm like, wow, it's gotta be, something's gotta change.
It does, and we are here to enforce that. Like seriously, this change is going to happen no matter what. We're gonna keep going. We like to win. We're gonna keep flowing. Like seriously, all the hate comments, eventually you'll get it. You have to look at the haters too. Like, okay, we struck a chord, something inside of them, and they're trying to fight it. You know what I mean? They try to fight change. It's like we're a cancer to this planet, and we're trying to fight the change. So basically, we are here to actually usher in this new change, and we're not going anywhere. We like to win. We keep going. All those hate comments that come our way, we just gonna keep rolling. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We get these comments and it's like,
you're like, what?
I get a lot of them on my live. My live is it's usually like, you know, a few people in there. You know, I'm usually talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, trying to tell them about my experiences, what I experienced in the military, and it's like it's not a coincidence that me and a lot of other veterans like me, not just trans veterans, but veterans of color, veterans who are non-white, you know, have gone through some shit with the military.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I'm like, I don't find that to be a coincidence. I mean, it really is a lot of like just shady shit that they do.
Right.
And it's like, and the military has become one of those places where it's like, it's not how much experience you have, it's not how much time you have in.
We are going to be back ushering on Mondays, and we're going to talk about all these topics that we actually talked about, and we just gave you it in a nutshell of what we're trying to do.
I'm sorry to run on a tangent.
I keep telling Carly, a tangent is a good thing. Keep running off on the tangent, because I will run off on a tangent all day. Like, I do not care, because guess what? Somebody's going to hear what I have to say, and I'm not going to shut up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to shut up, and I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care.
Like, it's about time that we like stop letting this shit go on the way it is.
Yeah. You have to stand for something. You have to be willing to die for something. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be willing. Because if you're like not willing to die for anything, you're a coward.
Stand for something, you'll fall for nothing.
There you go. He said it best. So we gonna see y'all. We gonna see y'all next week. I go Monday. Rhythm of the Rainbow go Monday. Eyes Are Open go Wednesday, and Carly Cat Ash, she go Friday. And you guys can get all these topics.
Like not forgetting, but not forgetting is easier than remembering. Remembering is the cure. Try not to forget, which is remembering. But forget. Sanity, liberty, equality.
Hey, confident, love, and peace. We see y'all guys. We'll see y'all guys. We will definitely see y'all guys again. We are here.
We are here.